The playoffs are finally here. The season is over. I feel like the season just started like 2 days ago. I feel like we were just hyping up Pete Carroll, hyping up Geno Smith, hyping up Chip Kelly, hyping up a new Legion of Boom, and we all saw how all that worked out. But with the wild card round less than 24 hours away, I figured let me give my 2 cents and tell y'all how I think this round of playoffs is gonna go. Now, I'm not an analyst. I don't get into the X's and O's and figure out how defenses work or how offenses work. I'm just gonna make my predictions solely off of vibes and what little football knowledge I do have. First, we're going to start with the AFC. We got Buffalo at Jacksonville. And I think this game's going to be pretty crazy because the Bills have the best passing defense and the Jags have the best running defense. Now, this game could either be really boring with a low score, just a defensive fucking stalemate, or it could be a pretty good offensive game where teams are just fucking throwing touchdowns left and right. Boom, 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 boom. And we have like a fucking 40 to 30 point game or something, and they're just fucking switching blows. You know what I'm saying? But Jacksonville's been pretty fucking good all year, and they beat that Chiefs in that crazy ass game with Trevor Lawrence's crazy fumble recovery, whatever the fuck he did, Houdini type touchdown. And Josh Allen on the other side, he just finds ways to win games. He fucking just does it all, puts the team on his fucking back, and just goes out there and does the damn thing. I don't know. I feel like Buffalo's gonna take this one. I think Buffalo finally sees a clear path to the playoffs. They don't have Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, or Joe Burrow to deal with. Because usually it's the Chiefs that gets in their way. And I think Buffalo sees a path to the Super Bowl. So I think Buffalo takes the wild card win and advances to play the Broncos. Next, we got the Chargers and New England, with New England playing at home. And New England has been pretty fucking good this year. I'm actually surprised the Raiders beat them week one, but I guess that makes sense because it was week one and teams were still trying to figure out who they were, what type of team they were. And as soon as New England figured that out, they've pretty much been unstoppable. So I feel like the Chargers are going to have a pretty hard day that day playing in Foxborough. So I think New England takes it to advance to the divisional round. Next, we got Houston and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh barely, barely made it into the playoffs. We're a kick away from being sent home or advancing. I don't know if y'all saw that meme about the kicker and coaches getting fired, but if he made that kick, Mike Tomlin probably would have got fired. But since he missed, John Harbaugh got fired. Now here we are. Now, Houston's defense has been the top defense pretty much all year. They've been fucking killing it. Their offense has been lagging behind a little bit, but has been doing just enough for the team to win 12 games. Pittsburgh has been struggling as of late, and their wide receiver room has been not abysmal, but hasn't been that good. But DK comes back. DK Metcalf comes back this weekend for the playoff game after punching a fan. So we'll see what happens. I think Houston's defense is going to be too much for Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers' offense. So I think Houston takes the wild card win, advancing to play New England next week. As for the NFC, we got Seahawks on a bye, and we got the Rams and Carolina. And we all know damn well the Rams are going to fucking murder the Carolina Panthers. I know the Panthers upset them earlier this year or this season, but I don't think they're going to do it again. They lost to the Bucks last week actually, but still made it into the playoffs. So I think the Rams are going to crush the Panthers and move on to the next round. Come on now. Matthew Stafford is probably going to win MVP. If not him, then Drake May. And I don't foresee the Panthers being able to fucking sustain this luck that they have. They're playing at home, though, so anything can happen. And then we got Green Bay and Chicago tomorrow. We got a doubleheader tomorrow with the Rams and Panthers game and the Packers and Bears game. And I think my heart, I want the Bears to win because Raiders are underdogs, so I feel like I'm always rooting for the underdog. And I want the Bears to win so bad. They've been a shitty team for so long. I think they deserve a playoff win and deserve some fucking just joy, because there's not enough joy in the world, you know? And Green Bay's pretty banged up. They don't have Micah Parsons. They don't have Micah Parsons, and they're missing another guy on their team that's pretty pivotal. I don't really know who he is. I forgot his name. But they're missing one of their best pass rushers. So Caleb Williams might have a field day with them and settle up hella yards, hella touchdowns. So I think the Packers are going to win, advancing to the next round. And then we got the San Francisco 49ers and the Eagles. And I don't know, the Eagles have been pretty sus this year after winning the Super Bowl last year. And honestly, I really don't give a fuck about this game. I don't really care for the 49ers, obviously. Not really care for the Eagles either. And their offense has been pretty lackluster this year. Their run game has not been what it was last year, like at all. But I think the 49ers got the upset here because their defense has been pretty good. Their offense has been pretty good. Except for last game. Last game was pretty bad against the Seahawks. But I think the 49ers take this game because their defense is going to overpower the pretty mediocre Eagles offense. I think the 49ers take the win and advance to the next round. Making the divisional rounds, the 49ers and the Bears, the Rams and the Seahawks, the Denver Broncos and Buffalo Bills, and New England and Houston. It's going to be a crazy weekend, though. Anything can happen. As you can see, I changed my YouTube channel name again. I feel like the Rainy Raider channel vibe wasn't really resonating with me and didn't excite me or just didn't really resonate with me. So I went for another branding change. Now we are Silver and Black Therapy, where Raider Nation can go to have a good laugh and find peace and joy in their football lives. And you know what they say? Time heals all wounds. Right? And as Raider fans, we got a lot of them. Stay tuned for more videos, more playoff predictions as we get deeper into the postseason. Thanks to everyone who supports the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next therapy session.